But Lusaka Central, what is not happening in your constituency? What is not happening in Lusaka Central? We are seeing too many people wanting to contest the Lusaka Central parliamentary seat. What is the problem? I know there is nothing wrong with people getting interested to participate or contest the seat. But when you have too many people, it raises a lot of questions. You start thinking, is it that boka? Is it that the MP has not delivered as expected? Or is it that people are just underrating the area member of parliament? What is not happening in Lusaka Central? For those of you that do not know, by the way, Honorable Mulambo Haimbe, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperations, is the current member of parliament for Lusaka Central. And we saw that a few weeks ago, he was actually launching an app.
Hello everyone, this is Mulambo Haimbe Anjenja, Member of Parliament for Lusaka Central, and I'm excited to announce the launch of the Haimbe Media app. With this app, you will be able to get first-hand information, knowledge about what's going on in the constituency and in Zambia as a whole. This app will also let you know what the visionary President Hakainde Hichilema is doing for our country, what the UPND government has in store for you now and for the future. It is an innovative way that only Lusaka Central can do to get that information out there. And all you have to do is to download it. Go to iOS, go to Android, and you will find the app like any other app that you download. Make a date with us, Lusaka Central. Get to be informed and not to be lied to. Anjenja, Muntu Wabantu. Thank you very much.
Very interesting. Very interesting. I'm not just so sure about the app, if it has come at the right time or but anyway, that's for the people of Lusaka Central to decide. Now, prior to this announcement, there was another young man, very fresh man, very energetic man by the name of Mwila Chrisedi Bwanga, who also announced that he was actually contesting the Lusaka Central seat. Now, for those of you that may not know Mwila Chrisedi Bwanga, Mwila has been a very active youth. In fact, my youth bamene bakonda pan-Africanism. So, munga mufakepo na have. Yeah, he's very passionate and patriotic about the country. And he actually launched a book, I remember, where former First Lady Madam Esther Lungu was guest of honor. And I was at that particular function. I took a picture here with the former First Lady and people were saying, I got paid. Anyways, Mwila Bwanga Chrisedi also announced his intentions to contest as Member of Parliament for Lusaka Central.
Dear Lusaka Central, my name is Mwila Chrisedi Bwanga and I am the aspiring Member of Parliament for Lusaka Central constituency. And I am so excited to introduce to you our official campaign website, mwilalusakacentral.com. This website is not about me. It's for every resident of Lusaka Central. And we want to hear from you. So please do well to scroll through the website so we can hear your voice. We want this campaign to be different. But above all, we want this campaign to be people-driven. And that is why we have brought you this platform, so that you can learn more about our vision for Lusaka Central, and so that you can also understand about this representative that desires to represent you come August 2026. But above all, my dear friends,
the beauty about Lusaka Central, koneka ni kwatu ma app, right? It's like people in Lusaka Central are tech savvy. They currently launched an app. The contender launched an app so that, very important. We live in a modern world, so people need to check what's happening in the constituency online, okay? Website, application, very good. Now, in an interesting turn of events, not shocking because there's nothing shocking here about it, because we'll actually get more shocked about some of our parliamentary candidates that will be contesting. But this one is not shocking because this one is already a public figure, but he has also announced his intentions to stand as Member of Parliament for Lusaka Central. In fact, he has said Lusaka Central is not a joke. But guess what? He has been doing jokes for all his life. We know him as Uncle Imbani. Others know him as Punka Story. His real name is Henry B.J. Piri, but most of us relate to him on social media as Masuzio Mwaiche.
Masuzio Mwaiche, vachitiga food. Ad Eugene Wisibukata, Aldwana Mugulisati, German Shepherd, Kuli Meja Mwawe. Ad yoneka food bigumbu German Shepherd. Adika pape yako. Atika kokota mabonzo ya usiku kango kokota mabonzo ati manje so wamvera kuseni ati kalangana futi instead kauwe kango seka monga ni muntu ati ne mwana kalongera mmoto kapeleka kufeta tikapasi kamvera mushi ati valepula madoctors paveti pa town office paja ati mwareta chimbwi kasana mugurisa chimbwi wapa ati vatumina asawa kuti vakatenge ni
Masuze
chimbwi
mwaiji. To be honest, if I were in Lusaka Central, if I was a resident of Lusaka Central constituency, anyways, let me not air my views and opinions on this particular one. I don't want to raise tension. But yeah, that was Henry BJ Piri. Now, obviously, most of us, he has entertained us. He has made us laugh on a number of occasions, both on the stage and on TV. But aside that, I've personally interacted with Henry BJ Piri, and there's some leadership that I see in him. And it's not surprising that he has shown interest to stand as Member of Parliament for Lusaka Central. I have no doubt that if the people voted for him, he will actually work, because in other circles where he has been selected as leader, he has actually delivered. So it will be interesting to have people like him in Parliament. I'm just hoping if he wins, he will not take away the humor side of him. When there's this thing where when people win, they were comedians, but when they go in Parliament, they want to pretend like we want to be laughing some. Okay, we want to be laughing some in that Parliament. So do not be too serious. Of course, do the correct thing, but from time to time, entertain the people a bit. Yeah, it's important to laugh some. Even in Parliament, it's important to laugh some, but of course not on serious issues. Now, that is already 3. Mulambo Haimbe, Mwila Chriset Wanga, Henry BJ Piri. Now, barely a few days after he came out of prison, former Lumezi Member of Parliament, Munia Zulu, has also said, I was having the Lumezi seat. You people got it away from me. You sent me to prison. This time around, I do not want to stand in Lumezi. I'm coming right in Lusaka Central. Though he has clearly stated that his standing in Lusaka Central is much more personal, because there is something that he wants to show Honorable Mulambo Haimbe. I didn't get that one clearly. He said he couldn't to say exactly why, but
it's a confirmation that I'll be vying for the seat of Lusaka Central to challenge Mulambo Haimbe in particular for so many reasons that I cannot explain.
This one looks more personal. Yeah, it looks more personal. And personally, I can't wait to see how the Lusaka Central seat will go in the August 2026 elections. Looks like it will be very, very interesting. Now, I want you to observe something here. I want you to observe something, and I hope we learn our lessons going forward. If you notice, most of the areas where we had members of parliament who were also serving as ministers, that's where we seem to have a number of people actually challenging the incumbent MPs. Of course, we have, even in these others where we have MPs that were not serving as ministers, we have. But looks like those that once served as MPs are having so many contenders. Yeah. I don't know if you've observed or you are yet to observe as we get towards the election. But personally, I've done my due diligence. I've asked around. You find that there are more candidates hoping to oust or to remove the incumbent member of parliament. And most of them, the reasons are that, this person has not been available for us. They concentrated so much on their ministerial position than the parliamentary position. They forgot that the people voted for them to serve them, but instead they are concentrating so much on the ministerial position. So most ministers will actually have it hard in some of these constituencies, because the problem is some of them forget that they have people at the constituency. Now, for some of them, it's not deliberate. The ministerial position is very involving. It's very, very involving, such as sometimes even if you want to go to your constituency, depending on what is happening in your ministry, you may not find time. That's why if it were up to me, Bia, I would actually propose that we amend our constitution and find a way of voting or nominating, okay, giving the power to the president, because the president is the one who has an idea of who he wants to work with to help him deliver his vision, so that he nominates members of parliament who are going to be nominated for a sole purpose of serving as ministers. I want you to get me clearly. Ministerial positions are very busy because you're dealing with policies, you're dealing with the implementation of whatever the cabinet has decided on. So you get busy such that you forget that you have a constituency. And that's why we have had a problem in most constituencies where the MP is serving as a minister. They do not avail themselves for the people. So my proposal is that if it is possible, we find a way of ensuring that the ministerial positions are held by MPs who are just nominated and do not have a constituency. And these people must be technocrats. Okay? So if somebody is Minister of Health, we need to understand that they have at least an administrative health background. If someone is Minister of Education, they should have had at least an administrative educational background. If somebody is Minister of Lands, we need to see to it that they have an administrative background of land surveying. To that my ideas. The problem why certain ministries have failed is that we have put people there that do not even have a certificate in what that ministry deals with. So when they are there, it's job on training. That shouldn't be the case. I know that our constitution says it's something else, but I'm hoping that in the future we can amend so that the ministers concentrate on their ministerial positions, the MPs concentrate on representing the people in their constituencies. When it is time for them to go back to the constituency, they do not make excuses of, no, the president wants me this idea, we're supposed to launch it, what. Yours is to represent the people. That is my submission. Otherwise, if we continue appointing MPs who are representing constituencies as ministers, we are going to have a problem. Most of them actually will be serving one term and they are out because people will just be like, munashita concentrate ku minister munati balako. And that's why this year we are going to see a lot of these ministers having a lot of contenders in their constituencies. So my proposal is that let's change the system. Let MPs be MPs representing their constituencies. Then ministers should be nominated MPs without any constituency that they are representing, but purely technocrats in their ministerial position. That is my submission. Penalty yembekeza kuona kuti ku Lusaka Central zitaenda bwanja and who else is joining the rest. Bane sazibala. 1xBet is doing wonders in people's lives. I said it. Not even your uncle, not even your auntie, not even your grandmother or father has done wonders for you in your life, but 1xBet has done wonders for people. The best thing you can do is actually join the team. So register yourself. Use the promo code Kendumbo. Make a deposit of any amount to get a bonus of up to 300%. That bonus, you can use it to play my 1x games, my Premier League games, my La Liga, and so many other games. And when you win, the money is yours. If no one is going to get a penny, it is yours. Otherwise, Lusaka Central, here we go.